Sorry, I was distracted by this cat. Still distracted by her. She's over there investigating. You should be able, yeah, you can see her if you look, and it's just like, what is she doing? At first I thought she was confused by the waterfall for Xenoblade Chronicles X, and that might be what it was. But it's like I haven't seen her be this attentive in a while, and she's still a good cat, don't get me wrong. But she lazes around in bed for the most part these days. I still love her though. Molly's a good girl. It's just something that I'm looking over here and be like, huh, what you doing there, cat? I'm wondering if she's just that interested in the Ethernet cord that's running above her, and she's trying to figure out where that goes. Now I'm getting distracted, but I guess while we watch this cat, we should probably go ahead and start with the daily readings for today. I will say the menu screen for this is really nice, and I do appreciate it. I guess she's done. All right, let me readjust, and then we'll go ahead and get started here. Yeah, we'll get started here. Pardon me. Just enchanted, entranced, I suppose, by what Molly was doing. It was very interesting, and it's like, okay. Also, shouldn't that, we'll think about that later. Anyways, these are the daily readings for April 1st, 2025, Tuesday of the fourth week of Lent. Pardon me. The first reading for today is from Ezekiel chapter 1 through 9, as well as verse 12. The angel brought me, Ezekiel, back to the entrance of the temple of the Lord, and I saw water flowing out from beneath the threshold of the temple toward the east, for the facade of the temple was toward the east. Water flowed down from the right side of the temple, south of the altar. He led me outside by the north gate, and around to the outer gate facing the east, where I saw water trickling in from the right side. Then when he had walked off to the east with a measuring cord in his hand, he measured off 1,000 cubits, and had me wade through the water, which was ankle deep. He measured off another 1,000, and once more had me wade through the water, which was now knee deep. Again he measured off 1,000, and had me wade. The water was up to my waist. Once more he measured off 1,000, but there was now a river through which I could not wade. For the water had risen so high it had become a river that could not be crossed except by swimming. He asked me, "Have you seen this, son of man?" Then he brought me to the bank of the river, where he had me sit. Along the bank of the river I saw very many trees on both sides. He said to me, "This water flows into the eastern district down upon the Araba, and empties into the sea, the salt waters which it makes fresh, wherever the river flows. Every sort of living creature that can multiply shall live, and there shall be abundant fish. For wherever this water comes, the sea shall be made fresh, along both banks of the river. Fruit trees of every kind shall grow. Their leaves shall not fade, nor their fruit fail. Every month they shall bear fresh fruit, for they shall be watered by the flow from the sanctuary. Their fruit shall serve for food, and their leaves for medicine." The psalm for today is Psalm 46. The Lord of hosts is with us. Our stronghold is the God of Jacob. God is our refuge and our strength, an ever-present help in distress. Therefore we fear not, though the earth be shaken, and mountains plunge to the depths of the sea. The Lord of hosts is with us. Our stronghold is the God of Jacob. There is a stream whose runlets glide in the city of God, the holy dwellings of the Most High. God is in its midst, and shall not be disturbed. God will help it at the break of dawn. The Lord of hosts is with us. Our stronghold is the God of Jacob. The Lord of hosts is with us. Our stronghold is the God of Jacob. Come, behold the deeds of the Lord, the astounding things he has wrought on earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. Our stronghold is the God of Jacob. A clean heart create for me, O God. Give me back the joy of your salvation. The gospel for today is from John chapter 5, verse 1 through 16. There was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now there is in Jerusalem, at the sheep gate, a pool called in Hebrew Bethesda, with 5 porticos. In these lay a large number of ill, blind, lame, and crippled. One man was there who had been ill for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there, and knew that he had been ill for a long time, he said to him, "Do you want to be well?" The sick man answered him, "Sir, I have no one to put me into the pool, for the water is stirred up. While I'm on my way, someone else gets down there before me." Jesus said to him, "Rise, take up your mat and walk." Immediately the man became well, took up his mat and walked. Now that day was a Sabbath, so the Jews said to the man who was cured, "It is the Sabbath, and it is not lawful for you to carry your mat." He answered them, "The man who made me well told me, 'Take up your mat and walk.'" They asked him, "Who was the man who told you, 'Take it up and walk'?" The man who was healed did not know who it was, for Jesus had slipped away, since there was a crowd there. After this, Jesus found him in the temple area and said to him, "Look, you are well. Do not sin any more, so that nothing worse may happen to you." The man went and told the Jews that Jesus was the one who had made him well. Therefore the Jews began to persecute Jesus, because he did this on a Sabbath. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Alright, with that, let's go ahead and jump back into Xenoblade Chronicles X. I am curious if some of these scenes will change as we go along, because I've been looking as we've been doing this. Like, the timer, I know, does go down, spoiler, on a 20-year-old... No, it's not 20 years. It's 10-year-old. But either way, it's an old enough game where it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, slight spoilers, etc., etc. I do think that did load faster in the Wii U version, which makes sense, but it's still like, oh, yeah. Alright. That's not the button. That's not it either. Auto run if those that are curious. But just press in on the... Oh, it's not that, I can tell you that much. Thomas.
Hey. Yes?
Huh. Alright. Well, for now I will.
Hey.
Okay. Before we do go off though, let's go ahead. System. Give me 1 second. I see that Yuha just went live, so I am going to... Oh, and Father Evan. Let's say, unfortunately, between the others... Okay. Do bell controls on foot, field controls on toggle sprint. No. What I'm looking for, so I'm probably in the wrong one. Might be field, honestly. Oh, it's definitely not combat, I can tell you that much. I have already forgotten how to auto run. This is good. I'm probably gonna be embarrassed once I find out what it is, because it's probably like, yep, that was R plus B. There we go. I'm gonna be embarrassed once I figure it out. Here's what it is. Let's see. Level 7's over there, which I am interested in. Level 9, not so much. Grab this.
Oh, look, they've seen us.
Way too early.
Shadow strike.
That was my fault because it was definitely way too early. I gotta turn this game down. I'll do here in a second. I wasn't aware just how loud it was gonna be, so give me... Actually... Oh, can't pause. Okay.
Move in and do some damage.
Lock this!
Side splash. Upward strength comes from
That wasn't quite what I needed, but it was acceptable. Now, it should have a secondary effect. Maybe that was part of my problem last time? Because I never waited for the secondary effect to go into effect. Like, now...
Lock this! Look at that!
Shadow
Follow up with melee attack.
Okay, that, yeah. This should have a secondary effect.
Topple them!
Upper hand.
Fire away!
Target in sight.
Easy peasy.
Let's keep it up.
Let me turn, let's see. Oh, so now you're telling me to change my, okay. Okay, so now that we've done this, we actually can't, okay, that's what I was trying to remember. I could not remember. Give me 1 second. It's mainly just during the battle where the music's too loud, so it's like, I don't... I'll have to, let's see, hold on a second. Okay, so more skill slots, which that makes sense. Longsword and assault rifle does sound nice, but... If I remember correctly, okay. If I remember correctly, once you max out our class, you get its weapons for other classes too. So I think I do want the Bastion Warrior first. Which means I want the Striker. And then I'll want to do Galactic Knight. And then probably go to Duelist. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That's why I thought. Okay, good. I said that's why I remembered. So, good to know. We'll check out the volume here more in a second. Okay, that makes sense. Not my favorite that we lost out on some of it. Let's see. But it does make sense. So. Assault Hammer probably would not be a bad one to power up, honestly. Tertiary. Okay. I don't think I have any skilled yet, because yeah, I have to hit rank 2 first, which that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. there's definitely things here. Okay. But not that there's anything I can do currently with that. It's not a bad one. Ooh. Okay. Upgrade that one at least once, if not twice. It'll make Topple last longer. It'll deal a little more damage. Flame Grenade's not bad. That's one that I do want, though, because as I say, if we do that, then the Raisin Blade. Yeah, okay. %50 more damage when enemies targeting you. Okay. Okay. So I think for now we'll just upgrade, and then we'll upgrade this, I think, one more time. Yeah. We'll upgrade this one more time, and we'll let that be, because we should be able to... Yeah. Okay. And we can combo these. I don't want to remove it. Oh, reorder. There we go. Actually. There we go. Because then we can do that, and then... Yeah, okay. Okay. And you don't have much of that. I think... Let's see. So that's fine for the time being. Okay, and you don't get that till rank 7, which is close. And you're... No, okay. So then the other thing we should do... Oh. I think that's fine. We'll look into that more later. As of the moment, it's like, yeah, there's probably a reason they recommend it that way. Hold on. Alright, okay. There, okay. Okay, that's my fault. Cooldown's a bit slower. Stability's a little slower. Let's see. Melee attack. Yeah, that's fine. For the time being, at the very least. Okay. As I don't think that anything that we have here is going to be better than what we had, so that's fine. Let's see. Yes. Okay. One last thing. I think there's two last things. Skills. So that is all useful. One last thing. Let's turn the volume down a smidge because it's... Oh, there it is. Let's see. Game background music. Turn that down just a smidge. I think that should be just fine for both of those because, like, they're just a bit loud. If we have to, we can obviously go ahead and further change that.
Here they come.
We should weaken them just to be safe. Shadow strike.
Look at that. Work like a
Fire
charm.
carnival. Slide.
I'm doing good. Your turn to land.
And so that definitely does happen to be fairly beneficial. Not going to deny that.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Unsurprisingly, upgrading your skills does happen to be particularly useful.
Open fire.
Shadow strike.
Follow me.
I've got your cover fires.
Maybe we probably should work on upgrading that too, because that does happen to help with multiple targets, but haven't done that yet, so we'll get there eventually. Okay, there's level 7. Don't want the level 9, but level 7's fine. That's fine. No. Now we're at a target. It's back. Leg is fine.
Random pack. Take it in close. Rising blade. Assault hammer. Flank up with him. Fire away.
It's looking pretty good. We might even be able to pick up level 9, honestly. I might risk it here in a second.
Move in and strike.
I get curious, because it's like, it's not doing
Follow up with melee attack.
crazy damage. No. Okay. I do wish that we could make the UI on the left of the screen a little bigger, but it's not the absolute worst.
Upper hand.
Look at that. Work like a charm.
Sorry, I can't seem to get fired up.
Rising dinner.
There we go. Alright.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
We'll try the level 9. I am quite curious, honestly. I hope it goes well, so.
I'm gonna mess you up.
You ready for it?
Infuriate.
Hopefully we mess them up. We'll see.
Rising blade.
Intended to destroy. Move in and
this.
strike.
Yeah, we probably should go ahead and do this. I did want to go ahead and,
Wow,
Now.
secondary effect, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
side slash.
Alright, we'll wait for the secondary effects. Not yet. Do that, and now do that.
Infuriate.
And now we can... Oh. Did he swoop us? I think he did. That's unfortunate, because we can say, ooh. Yeah.
Shadow strike.
I was say neither of these are ready yet. That one is...
Trouble. Heal
Oh,
me.
you are in trouble. Yo, I'll go ahead and,
Blade.
Fire carnival.
okay, okay.
Like knocking people around.
Help me. Sliding splinter.
Really asking for it.
Wild dash.
Rising still in this. Let's
Okay,
get
I just need to
Victors go the
get through
spoils.
that, because that
Excellent
was...
strategy.
I don't know if it was, but it worked out in the end. In this case, that's what matters. So, I'll take it. Level 9. Don't... Once we hit level 8, I'll try the level 9s again, because that was the moments, like, that was a little closer than I would have liked. Admittedly, obviously, we just changed over to we just changed over to a new class, which I was going to change things up a little bit, but it's still like, ooh, eee, didn't go to late. Money me. I've been rewatching a little bit of Unforgotten Realms. Actually, I've been watching the original Unforgotten Realms. I didn't realize there was a one before the. I didn't realize that series had been twice rebooted. I like parts of it. It's definitely something from my teenage years where it's like I definitely enjoy the humor. The shame that that series has basically died. Apparently, Rob has gotten very interesting because I was watching U Realms live and then that dropped off, and now it's just apparently he's become very interesting. Not in a way that I am particularly interested in. So I don't mean that meanly. I do wish the best for him, obviously. I wish the best for everybody. Another mining probe, so we probably should go over to the right. As I said, I thought I saw one of those over here, and I did. I am glad that I'm getting back to this though. I've been wanting to. I meant to actually start streaming earlier, but I've just been kind of tired again today, so it's something that I'm definitely working on. My stomach's just been feeling off today, so if I have to leave to use the restroom, that's the reason why. It's just, yeah, and then I was gonna bike yesterday and today, but I'm kind of at that point now where I've gotten to, we've hit 60s, if not 70s. And if it's under 60, I don't want a bike. It's not a good mindset to be in. But I basically bamboozled myself into, oh, it's nice weather now. You don't have to go ahead and wear your cold weather. It's like, no, that's not true. You definitely do still sometimes, and you should. And it's like, yeah, but I don't wanna. That being said, I will bike tomorrow and Friday, because I have enough time during work at the very least. During my lunch, I should say. That I can go ahead and bike, which does happen to be a very big benefit of my job, and I'm grateful for that. The lunch is an hour, and then we get a mandatory half-hour break, which is not my favorite, but honestly, if we didn't get out of work at 6 o'clock, I wouldn't mind, like if we got out of work at 5, I wouldn't mind exercising after work, but 6:30 to 6 makes it really rough unless you go ahead and actually exercise during work hours, because it's like sunlight, you know, just being tired. That extra hour does really make a difference. Kind of crazy. Okay, let's go for the level 7. Leg is fine.
Open fire!
Shadow
Follow me!
strike. I've got your cover fire.
Assault hammer! Flame grenade!
I won't use that one yet because I was gonna say he's not targeted me yet quite currently.
Early bird.
Oh no, I did.
Rising flame!
Side slash.
They're not perfect, but acceptable. Ooh,
This now.
that does still do a fair amount of damage.
Shadow strike. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
All right,
Infuriate!
Side
There we go.
slap Nice.
Rising
so
flame!
he's gonna go down momentarily. It should not be a big problem.
Slide.
And level up. All right, good. That is what I was looking for. We also seem to get some skills, I believe. Did we get new art? I would assume we didn't yet because, yeah. For the moment, we don't have to redo Elma's skills. They're fine. Okay. We'll let that be for the time being, because I don't want to go ahead. And I do know that we can go ahead and reset some stuff, but still. Okay, so we probably do want to go ahead and have her focus more upon, okay, which that's fine. Just contemplating myself. Okay, so you just got that. What do you mean, arts? Oh, that's right. You want me to go ahead and, Alright, okay. That seems a little silly, but I did it. It is what it is. It's fine. Fine. Acceptable. I wish there was a way to just press clear, so you didn't have to go ahead and, go through looking each time, but it's fine. It's just like a minor inconvenience, I guess the best way to put it. Let's see. Electric resistance, gravity resistance. Upgrades goes up, though. Let's see. Potential goes up. Defense goes up, for the most part. Yeah, alright. You're turning fashion gear, though. Oh, no. No, we're not. Okay. And eventually, I know it seems weird to be collecting all of these items, but eventually you do need them. Might even be able to do it now. Oh, no. Not yet. It's the Collectopedia. Okay. The state can't yet. Need to with the Collectopedia. So. We're currently working on expanding this out. That's why I've been talking to everybody, so we can go ahead and get that expanded out. That story. we'll go ahead and focus on that later, because right now, let's go ahead and lay down our first probe. 'Cause probe, honestly, I probably should have focused on the probe before I started killing more enemies. Probes are pretty essential, I would say. And then you want to do more and more, so.
What the hell happened here?
Monkey.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Unless
What?
this is bad.
What's
Mating
that?
season.
I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Both works.
Looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it.
What were the first?
Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is
That's
still
true.
limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid. The Tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some Tyrants will actually register as low rank when you find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you.
Go on.
If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns.
Understandable.
Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field.
Let's go play it. No, not actually.
If they come back at all.
Not for a while. Yeah, I was gonna say not for a while.
As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Oh, thank you. So nice.
Fair enough.
I was trying to say kind of nice at the same
Don't
time.
push it, okay? Either of you.
Didn't quite pan out.
If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This'll be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Somebody messaged me on Discord, so I was responding back real quickly. Let's see. Okay, yep, okay. Yep, I've done all that. Battle points. I guess I'll check that real quickly. Oh. Okay. That is definitely good. Basically, yeah, I mean, yeah. Map. Don't think, I mean, they haven't taught us how to probe yet. Yeah, that's what I thought, so. I think we don't really have anything else. Like, we could level up a little bit, but not like a crazy amount. It's like, yep. And you're still rank 4. You don't get anything till rank 7. Okay. You'll get another thing at 9. And that, yeah, I was gonna say, because you guys can't change classes, I'm pretty sure. Whereas I can. So it's like, that it makes sense, because like they'd go ahead and, yeah. Pardon me. And I'd assume that this Titan is not large on it. Let's see. That I do know. Okay. Okay, and in this case, I'd assume...
We've been spotted, and it's big.
Fire carnival!
Infuriate!
Yeah, it's only 5, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Rising blade! Look at that! Follow up with melee attack.
Now, my turn.
I'm just waiting for when I can go ahead and topple it. Maybe that'd be better with the leg. That's the thing, I can't see its head. How is its head doing? How is its head doing? Almost, okay.
So you like knocking people around?
Now, melee attacks.
Lock this!
Dead?
Look at that! Follow up with melee attack.
Watch me lay in.
There's the leg.
Fire carnival!
Pretty sure we got the head, honestly. That's the one thing. I do wish that, like, at the bottom right, they would put appendages instead of having to look where it is. Because it's like, it's a little hard to see, actually. So, it's not like crazy, but it's that little bit of nuisance, especially on big guys, where it's like, where?
We are awesome!
Nice
But,
work,
you know.
Lynn. You fought well. You did too.
Oh, yeah!
Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Thankfully, you don't have to sit through a cutscene from subsequent
The probe
probes.
should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Makes sense. That we can... So that way I can go ahead and learn. It's been a while. Especially, it's going to be different this time, too. Because this is on the Switch as opposed to the Wii U, where you could use the Wii U, gamepad.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Nice.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it.
There's a couple more steps, but
The
still.
hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Fair.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Okay. Return nav probe sites are optimal. That's fair. Okay. Fair. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Scorpio. I appreciate it. How you doing today? Good, I'm glad to hear that. I'm just making my way through this. I have technically touched it before, but I've never beat it because it came out on the Wii U, and I've been meaning to actually beat it at some point. But honestly, since most of the Wii U games have been ported to Switch, I haven't been touching my Wii U nearly as much in the last probably 3 years. Before that, I was touching it more. Had a busy day at work that has been really productive. I'm glad to hear that. I was gonna say, what do you do for work again? I think we've talked about that. If you want to talk about that. You've never played any Xenoblade games? I like the Xenoblade games. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is probably my least favorite. Honestly, slight tangent, and it's not your fault. So technically, these games are all contained in a universe somewhat. They just can't legally say it. Because the first game came out under Square Enix, was called Xenogears, which is one of my favorite games, thanks to Punch, who's also streaming Xenoblade Chronicles right now. The same game that I'm playing, but he's much further than I am. But then that game got rushed, so the development team left Square Enix, went to go ahead and make Xenosaga, and it's pretty obvious that Xenoblade or Xenogears and Xenosaga are set in the same, meant to be set in the same universe, just because of the nods towards Xenogears and the Xenosaga trilogy. Financial, that's right. It helps my clients line up their investments with biblical principles. Okay, so you're kind of like Liberty Mutual. Is that what I'm thinking? Is Liberty Mutual the one I'm thinking of? There's one. Maybe I'm thinking Ave Maria Mutual. There's one that I hear on. Yeah, Ave Maria Mutual Funds. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive that's right one. I need to look into that, honestly, because I do have 401ks myself that I'd like to go ahead and do investments in properly. It's hard, admittedly, because admittedly, Ave Maria does something a little similar. I was gonna say that's what it sounded like, because as of the moment, I am going to be getting AMD stocks for the next 4 years, just because our company just merged with them. It was a buyout, pardon me, not a merger. There's a difference between the two, so it's like that. Basically, I need to go ahead and not as comprehensive as our screening. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, it should go ahead and be pretty good. Right, but yes, I do agree. It's good. I think it'll be good in the long run. I don't think we can change the probes yet. Let me know if you want to talk about this stuff sometime. I'd be happy to. I probably would in the future, honestly. As of the moment, I'm probably going to need to set everything up because that literally just happened yesterday. So I probably need to go ahead and make sure all my bank information's good. Go ahead and check everything, my benefits, all that type of stuff. So it's like, I would be interested. I will definitely reach out to you, Scruffy. So I do appreciate that. So I think we're... Oh, level 25, definitely don't want to handle that currently. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. But yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, Chronicles X is probably the one that I like the most. I have played Xenoblade Chronicles 1 almost all the way through. I just need to finish it at this point. Chronicles 2 is probably my least favorite, just because it kind of went in, it leaned a little too far into the, it leaned way too far into the fan service aspect, but admittedly, I think most people dislike that character, so I kind of wonder if that was the intent. I love what I do, so I was happy to provide any sense. That's awesome. Yeah, I like what I do for the most part as well, because I work on servers all day, so I do like computers. I just need to be better about learning the programming inside of it, honestly. Did we really not have that discovered yet? Interesting. Level 7. I don't really need to fight you, but I will. Oh, we did get a new skill. Okay. That would not be bad, actually. So does that reduce the total melee damage that we do? Is that what I'm understanding there? It sounds like it. But that might be a good idea to do anyway. Let's see. Restores HP. How much does it restore, though? I don't think it says. So, okay. We'll go ahead and upgrade it once. No, I have too many RPGs on my... I understand that too well, because it's like, I have so many games, and it's just... not enough time. It's like, oh goodness. I don't think we can upgrade that yet. Oh, we can upgrade that. You just have to equip it. That's interesting. Okay. We'll leave that as is for the time. Can we upgrade this one too? Oh, you can. Interesting. Okay. Stuff for me to consider then. And we can't do that yet. Okay. Yeah, but I understand the too many games all too well, because I definitely feel that it's... If I didn't have a job, I probably would have enough time, but then I wouldn't be able to go ahead and, you know, support my family. So it's like, yeah, I'd rather have my job than not have my job. But I get it. Then I wouldn't have enough money to pay scalpers for Pokemon cards. This is a joke. Don't buy from scalpers. I'm just waiting till Pokemon Company actually goes ahead and prints more cards. It just is... For most people that are... Most people know that I'm definitely pretty big into the Pokemon TCG. I was going to go tonight, but I'm just feeling drained tonight, and I'm probably going to stay at home, honestly. Not like sick drained, just tired, and it's... I think I haven't been getting enough sleep, so I'm trying to fix that. Thankfully, I never got into TCG Money Sucks. I mean, they're a lot of fun, but I understand, because it's like, that is the downside. And honestly, as long as they're not held hostage like the Pokemon one is currently due to scalpers, I'm hoping that gets better, though. I see no reason that wouldn't get better, but it is frustrating. I've heard this has happened before. Like, I just got into it, like, when when did Metroid Dread drop? Let me check that, because that was 3 years ago, I think. Maybe 4. 4 years ago, yeah. That's when I got into the TCG again, so it's like, okay. So I did do Magic, and then I stopped doing Magic because Hasbro is kind of a scummy company. So I stopped. I didn't want to support them, so that was what happened there. But I do still like Magic, honestly. I think that it's a fun game. But honestly, if you're not into one already, Scruffy, yeah, I'd probably say don't get into one. As you said, they are money suck. I don't think they're as bad as gachas. Mainly just because you do at least get some kind of product, whereas with gachas you don't. I guess you get the esteem from looking the sci-fi / fantasy mashup art style of this, and that's one of the main reasons I think you like this one in particular. The others do it a little bit as well, but I would say that this one really pushes it. Xenogears does too, actually.
Commander Vandom.
If you have a PS3, you can get it for pretty cheap via the PS3 store. The only problem is Xenogears is expensive otherwise, so.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do.
Brother!
Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
Language, brother! I just made the switch to PC. That's fair. I definitely like PC, and honestly, for the most part, I'd say the only console you really need these days, or I'd recommend these days, a Switch due to the exclusives, because most console exclusives come to PC. So that makes it. Yeah, I was gonna say, you were just talking about your graphics card, weren't you, Scruffy? Now that I think about it, and your processor. I forgot about that until you mentioned it. That's right. I mean, there's always a possibility Xenogears will get a port, but it's kind of up in the air. Just because of everything, yeah. The whole history behind Xenogears is so sad, honestly.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Technically you didn't. I delivered myself.
Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Honestly, then, if you have a Switch, Scruffy, you probably would enjoy this. I'm really happening to hope with the Switch 2 announcement tomorrow, or direct tomorrow.
Look at
Hold on.
you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
I'm also hyped for the direct tomorrow. That's what I was gonna say. I'm just really hoping. We already know it's backwards compatible. So there's two things I want to hear about tomorrow.
Someone has a problem, I fix it.
Which games are coming to the Switch 2? Well, 3 things. 4 things. Pardon me. There's 4 things. All right. There's 5 things I want to hear tomorrow. I keep thinking of more and more, and it's like, oh wait, hold on a second. There's more I want to hear about tomorrow.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Let me get done with this cutscene, then I'll go ahead and talk more about the direct.
My expression's just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Okay, I can at least pause for a second. So yeah, I'm also excited for the direct tomorrow. There's 5 things I want to know about the direct tomorrow: price, release date, what games are coming out, specs, and I'm really hoping for this because there's been rumors about this for a while that the Switch 2 can upscale Switch 1 games a little bit. Like, even if it just makes it so that games like Xenoblade Chronicles X or, you know, the 2 Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom loads faster, that alone would be enough for me. So upscaling would be huge, and that's what I'm hoping. There's been rumors, but I'm not holding my breath until it's confirmed, because it's like, I've heard things before, but just because I hear things doesn't mean they're true.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders.
Tutorial. Hey, Interceptor, how you doing? How's Punch doing for Xenoblade Chronicles X at the moment? I saw he was streaming, and it's like, he's done already? Okay.
It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important.
I was lurking for Punch.
We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
Yeah, I was lurking for him, because I meant to actually get started earlier, but my stomach has just been all kinds of crazy today. It seems to be stable now, so...
So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us
That
keep
sounds
the
fair. I
city
appreciate the
safe.
lurk, Interceptor. Thank you.
And most important of all,
Scruffy and
it's
I
the
were
key to
talking.
locating the missing
He likes the
parts of
art for
life
this, so I was
and recovering the
encouraging
rest of
him
the human race.
to look more into Xenoblade Chronicles X, and then we were
Okay,
also talking
next
about the
up,
direct tomorrow.
Interceptors.
Because there was like 5
You
things
met
that I'm
Akalov and
really
Evans, right? Irina and Gwen, this is their division.
looking. There's 5 things I'm hoping for tomorrow's
Interceptors
direct.
have one main duty: protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife.
And we'll
here
get
on
into that
New
here in a second once this cutscene's done.
Right now, this is probably our busiest division.
Honestly, this cutscene,
Interceptors ride
not
shotguns
really.
on the
They're just
research
telling us what
eggheads,
the
escort VIPs
divisions do.
around,
Not
and they
exactly the
help
most
any other
enthralling.
idiots who get caught out
So
there with
let's
their
see.
pants down.
Sadly, I don't think Nintendo really is motivated to do that because they know they already have our money. They do, but I think
Yes,
that
by the
they
Harriers.
also want to go. So that's the thing, Scruffy.
Remember
They have to go
Dark
ahead and
the
stay
scale pilot
at least
conducting the
somewhat
test flight at Lynn?
somewhat competitive. Because if they
He's
don't
part
stay
of the
somewhat
Harriers.
competitive, people are going to go ahead and lose interest,
If you think
and then
of
they're going to go
Interceptors as
ahead and just
defense,
be labeled
Harriers
as a
would be
children's
New LA's
toy.
offense.
I don't really care about those labels,
Specialize in
but
preemptive
if
strikes on clear and
it's
obvious threats.
it can be negative, obviously, because
Only on clear and
they need to
obvious
go ahead and
threats.
have a good
They're not
PR
meant to go out
campaign.
and just blast away
Because after the Wii U,
images.
everybody thought the Wii U was just the Wii, but with a tablet or just
And
an
you got your
add-on for the Wii.
reclaimers.
That didn't go well. The GameCube didn't go well.
These guys are in charge
Switch
of
has sold
finding the other pieces
numbers,
of the White Whale,
and I think the Switch 2 will as well. But it's like you do need to go ahead and make sure
including
that you
anything
have
ours
a
left
good
behind
PR
after
behind
a battle.
them. And I think for the most part they've done well. They've had some things here and there, and Webby is really good about bringing those up. But I don't mean that to be mean to Webby. Webby's a good man. I think he's just a little too overcritical, whereas I'm probably a little too soft on Nintendo. But I do admit Nintendo has problems, which is something that even if you really like a company, you need to know both sides of a company, honestly.
Also, the search for the life.
I haven't thought about what I'd like,
That's
just
mostly on
excited to see about the
Reclaimers.
Switch 2. And that's fair, Interceptor. I basically kept my 5
Next,
pretty vague.
Curators.
My 5 are price,
Curators are the
Release
first to
date,
scout ahead to unexplored
new Switch
territory.
2 games, because, you know,
Samples they can get their
we
hands on.
I want to know what
Bugs,
we're buying, because if
sticks and
it's
stones,
not
you
fun,
name
as Reggie Fils-Aimé has said, if it's not fun,
It's
why
not all
bother?
picking berries, though.
Admittedly, since it's backwards
Being a
compatible, they already
curator
have me,
also means being
so
the
it's like
first to
that
encounter
that point is
unknown
mute.
antigens.
I want to know the specs.
Next.
Then the
Alright,
5th thing,
prospectors.
basically, I just want to know that Switch 2 is more powerful than the Switch 1.
Prospectors
like-
do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking
Even
for
just the
minerals,
50%.
resources, and
I
whatnot.
want it to be at
Things
least
we
pretty
need for
comparable to a
everyday
PS5
life here.
Basic, honestly, but I don't know if that'll be the
Packed
case.
all
We'll
the
see.
essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't
Yeah,
last
I would expect
forever.
to see price and date too. We'll see. Yeah, exactly, and that's what
We
I'm
need
hoping
to be
for as
able to
well.
replenish our
And the
water
5th thing,
fuel if we
I'm
wanna
hoping they
survive.
announce upscaling slash
And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things
faster
from
load times
scratch.
for Switch 1 games on the Switch 2.
Mescal's knee joint, right down
That
to
would be
the frying
fantastic.
pan in
But we'll
Lynn's
see, just
kitchen.
because we've heard the
Without
rumors.
these guys busting
But
their
I'm
butts,
not
we'd have no future
looking
to
too
speak
far
of.
into it until obviously tomorrow. So
Next up, outfitters. All of our ground gear and scale weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and
Okay,
settle an
back
argument,
over here.
that's their prerogative too.
I don't care much about specs, but I do think there'll
To be
be up.
honest, even though it's
I
sort
hope
of
so.
frowned upon,
I think there was
you
some
can actually
time frame
change
about
your
last week's
division
direct.
whenever you like.
I think there was definitely a hint about it with
So
Metroid Prime
there's
4. I
really
think
no
you're right,
reason to stress
Interceptor.
about this. All right, you ready?
And we
to
shall
choose?
see. We got less than 24 hours, so it's like Oh, I don't want. No, I'll decide. Just give me a summary of what everything is. Like when I.
Yeah, and we're on pins and needles here.
No, we're not doing that. Just give me a brief oh, thank you. Okay. Expand Blades Info Network. Okay. I do like weapons. I'm gonna go with the Outfitters.
Then it's settled?
I don't think it really has much overall impact on gameplay and story, if I remember correctly, but we're still going with the Outfitters.
All right. Thank God that's over.
Language, sir.
By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a blade.
Congrats.
I also need to message my wife. I'm gonna tell her I'm not going to Pokemon tonight.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks.
Punchwood no? That's true, Punchwood no. I think it has to do with rewards. Yeah, I could see that. I think you could change it too, so it's not like it's hard lock.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
Alright, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Little twitch.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger
I took a
that.
shower beforehand, so it's like one of those things where it's like you can feel the water still in your ear a little bit. Which, admittedly, earbuds probably don't help with that. That's fair, but can I... let's see. That's not bad. Armory, okay, okay. Alright. Okay. Hey, Joyful, how you doing? I know you go by late to the game now, but Joyful's easier for some reason. I don't know why.
Thanks.
Thanks. I guess we should go ahead and get rid of all of the, let's see. There we go, from the Customization Center console. Call me Mark, I will cut you. Alright, Joyful. Maybe I want to be cut. Maybe I want to be cut. You ever think about that one? Cut your access to new Pokemon cards out. Do you want that? I mean... Scalpers already did that. I'm already living that. I'm sad. That already happened. I'm sad now. I don't think we need any of that currently. Okay, so... Port mission... 20 minutes? Okay, so we could do a few of them currently, but that's about it. Non-cards, past the card count, nothing above 100. Let's see. I mean, I'd be interested. Yeah. Not gonna disagree with that, because it's like there is definitely some cards viable in there for, you know, play. So actually I would be interested in that. Sorry, wife is messaging me. Give me 1 second. Grant the hyper rare cards and put everything else organized into a binder. I guess I would honestly be interested in that, honestly, Mark, because that would be a good way for me to at least get a copy of... DM me if you want to talk? Alright. I'll DM you now and be like, I'm streaming at the moment, but I'm interested. There you go. I did the exact thing that I told you I'd do. Oh! Oh, these just start automatically. Oh, nice. See, this is an interesting way for them to go ahead and get you into the later areas of the game. Without going ahead and spoiling anything too much, because it's like, oh, I don't think I ever did these last time I played. I don't know why I didn't, but I don't believe I did.
Let's keep it up.
And they also don't let you go ahead and view the map, which is interesting. I mean, it makes sense, but it's like fascinating.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, honestly, we can go ahead and grab the, Oh, there it is. I see it. Oh, this is live combat, not turn-based. Yes! That is the big thing for the Xenoblade games, where it is live combat. And it does go ahead and change things up. I'm trying to think of what it'd be most comparable to.
Let's get this started.
And, like, the thing that I would probably say is closest to is, the Tales of games. MMO, yeah. MMO is a good way to put it.
Got him. Let's move.
Let's get this started.
I'd agree with that. Final Fantasy 14 combat, but worse? Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Melee attack.
Watch me lay into it.
You set yourself up for that one. Never been big into MMO?
Let's keep it up.
Have you played the Tales of games? I'd say the Tales of games are another decent way to describe them if you're familiar with those. Not like a one-for-one, but
Look at that.
are single-player MMO type games? Yeah, I'd agree with that, honestly. I've not played that? Okay, let me see. What else? Shoot. Alright, actually,
Now,
I probably do know one that you have played, now that I think about it. It's like Knights of the Old Republic without the space button, so you can't pause.
pack.
Now
Take it in
it's my
close.
turn.
Look at that. Follow up with melee attack.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and
I just had to think, it's like, oh yeah. Knights of the Old Republic, but yeah.
We got him. Let's move.
Where you're standing does make some sense, or make somewhat of a difference, which I don't think it had a big impact for Knights of the Old Republic, if I remember correctly. Got my flight lessons last night? Oh, nice! What kind of bird do you got? Ooh, we got battle points for that too. Oh,
Strength comes from experience.
dang. I didn't realize that we got that too. Okay. Time attack missions as well. Okay. That's fine. We did that already, so we don't need to do that again. I'm surprised it doesn't go ahead and let you, we get Moranium. It gives battle points. Affinity. I don't know if we actually need to do these at the moment. They're not bad, but it's like some beefy. Oh, some beef. For some reason, I thought obviously you know this now, but for some reason I thought you meant in real life, and I don't know why I thought that, Mark. Oh, that's funny. I would expect them to add this to Nintendo Music here before too long as well, honestly, now that I think about it. It would make sense. I think they added Xenoblade Chronicles 3? I don't know. That way, but I do want to go ahead and... Armory Alley, yep.
Hey.
Let's... okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Probably should not have skipped over the last one, honestly. Track and navigation panel, which is fine. But I'm also just... okay, those I don't have any interest in. Unsurprisingly. Could just wait until we go ahead and get them too. Personally, I'm much more of a fan of turn-based combat in this style of RPG. Yeah, I like turn-based too, as opposed to live action. I do think that Xenoblade does handle it pretty well, but I definitely understand that preference. I am interested in that, but I'm gonna let that be. Oh, we can sell here. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, like even though Final Fantasy V and 6 are my two favorite Final Fantasies, I definitely do prefer more of the turn-based, even though those are very barely active time-based. But it's enough where I'm like, yeah, I am thinking about that, so.
Hey.
Hey. Oi, small fry. Okay, so you could do that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Currently, we have no Meridium. We could go fix that. Let's see. Yeah, we got all this. I'm just gonna go ahead and go through. And eventually I will be interested in this, but that is why you do want to go ahead and just grab tons of materials. It's not super it's not, it is useful. It's not super necessary is what I'm trying to say currently. Big difference between the two. I do want to check. No, yes, there we go. That does show you recommended level 9. We're not there yet. There's no mission here. There's a mission here. That's level 3. The professional probably would be a good idea. Some more missions over here. Okay. I guess I may as well do these then before I go ahead and do the main missions. So. Alright, we'll grab this one here, and then we'll go grab the other Professional. The game looks really cool, but probably more of a watch other people play them. I can understand that, because I think I've watched Punch play it twice, and that sounds about right. And it just definitely feels like there's so much to learn. Which there is, but it's it is a fun game. I'm pretty sure we have ads at the moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's agile at the moment, so like, okay. Let's see. Wife messaged me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and message her back real quickly. I would assume that if it's not agile, people would go ahead and let me know. Otherwise, I'd be very embarrassed. Maybe slightly embarrassed. Slightly embarrassed. One second. I'm gonna go ahead and give Neko a lurk as well. He is doing 3D modeling at the moment, which is interesting. So yeah, once agile is done, we'll go ahead and jump back in. It should only be another minute and a half, so I apologize. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, hey. I haven't heard, as I said while we're waiting, I haven't heard of any big, like, April Fool's Day jokes at the moment. I don't know if anybody else has, though. Like, G Fuel had a Go Touch Grass thing, and that's about it that I have seen currently. Oh, that's pretty, yeah. Sorry, I saw a really bad take on Twitter. Maybe... Oh, you're in jail now? Oh, okay. Okay. So hopefully jail... Well, Jack, I think jail should be done. Let's see. Sorry, I was browsing Twitter for a brief second. And I saw a bad take by somebody to Good Tweet Man. And I felt bad about that. It wasn't Good Tweet Man that was doing the bad take. It was the person that, called him a race traitor because he was dating somebody not white. It's like, okay. That's just brain dead. Let me rephrase that, because he's engaged to somebody not white. Good for good Tweet Man, though. He's a good man. Yeah, it's real bad. It's like real dumb. As I said, Good Tweet Man's a very sweet man, honestly. He has not had it easy on Twitter, honestly. Truth be told. Because he is a lawyer. And he got docked. That is the words I am trying to form in my head. I'm having difficulties for some reason. But yes. There we go. Okay. Normal mission. So I think we gotta do the normal mission first. So we'll do the normal mission. Then we'll come back and do the other missions. So, yeah. Cringe even on April Fool's. Exactly. Hey, Cynic, how you doing? I was gonna say, that was from yesterday that they posted it anyway, Cynic. So it definitely was not meant to be April Fool's, unfortunately. Which makes it even worse. So I don't think we have any data probe in there currently. Ooh. Cost 1,000 to swap, that's lame. Hold on, let me see real quickly. Production, okay. Combat is fine. Revenue is not. I think, yeah, production is what I'd want to go ahead. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I probably do want to go ahead. I'll just do a mining probe 1. That probably makes the most sense, and then there should be another one right up there, in there too. So, not much. Just going through Xenoblade Chronicles X. I've never beaten it. I have been enjoying it. I was gonna go to Pokemon tonight, but I'm just feeling tired, so I'll go next week because it's just like I don't need to go every week. I'm just beat, and it's like okay. I need to upgrade. I need to update our decks anyways, because the Pokemon rotation happens this week. So I need to do that anyways. It's not illegal yet, but it will be before too long. We were talking about the direct tomorrow as well. I think it'll be a good direct, honestly. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping there's no interruptions from work when the direct goes live, but we will see. I'm not currently holding my breath that there will be no interruptions.
Open fire! Follow me! Infuriate!
Side slash!
Rising blade! Look at that! Melee attack!
Move in and
Oh, did you
strike.
dodge that? Interesting. I was not expecting that, but fair enough. You'll be live streaming it? Nice. I was gonna say, I will try to be there.
Rising blade!
But, because it's at 9 a.m. your time tomorrow, right, Mark?
Easy peasy.
We got him. Let's move.
'Cause the only thing about that for me is, I think we have a morning meeting at, 8 now that I think about it, on Wednesdays, so it's like, oh good! The thing that I don't want today, because I'd like to watch the direct, but I mean, you know, work comes first. As much as I may not want work to come first, I do know that work comes first.
Rising blade!
First my job, actually.
Hammer! Flame grenade! Look at that! Follow up with melee attack!
I need money. And my job really isn't too bad. It's like a minor inconvenience that I have to wait like another. I'll just have to watch it
Side slash!
like half an hour later, basically.
Shadow strike! Slide slinger!
Rising blade! Gotta say,
Hey, I
this
level up.
blade's
Nice.
looking pretty sharp.
That's a bad line. A really bad line. The blade's looking sharp. It's like that's a bad line. I'd rather go for one level 9 as opposed to a level 9 next to a level 8.
Let's get this started.
Engaging!
Locked and loaded.
Lay down some fire for me!
Rising blade!
Shadow strike!
Fire carnival!
Nice! Move in and do some
Lock
damage!
this!
Look too soon, but it's fine.
Fire away!
Shadow
Well
runner!
down.
A little soon isn't the worst. Wait for. I don't remember what the extra effect of Infuriate happens to do, but we'll go ahead and get that activated.
Rising blade! Look at that!
We'll check it out here later.
Follow up with melee attack.
Admittedly, level 9 is not looking to be very difficult at the moment, which is fine by me. I'm not complaining.
Oh, they've seen us.
Ooh, a level 10 on. Oh, hold on, sir. Okay. Ooh.
Punch first. Ask questions later.
Now it's mine!
Infuriate! Rising blade! Look at that! Topple them! Fire away!
Okay, we got that if we need it, but I think we'll be fine.
Ah! They're tough.
Okay, we're a little lower on health than I'd like.
Scream edge!
Okay, we're good. A little closer. But I do wish that it would just go ahead and give all staying still in the process of put PSA cards on eBay, and someone already bought one. Dang, which one? That was did you do the quick turn? Was that for Journey Together, or was that for a different set, Mark? That was a quick turnaround. These are for cards to send back in June. Okay, because I was gonna say, I know that it typically takes them like at least 2 months, doesn't it? And that makes more sense. Field action succeeded.
My cooking got better.
Oh, I'm glad we missed that. Alright. That was, closer than I would have liked. Surgeon Sparks promo, Magneton, Gem, nice. Was that for a promo center one, or a Pokemon Center one, or just a regular one? If that was for a Pokemon Center, no, that's fair. I like the PC versions because you get 2 promos that way. You get the PC one and then you get the regular one. But it's been really hard to get them. It was hard to get them for Surging Sparks as well as for shoot, that other one. You know, the other one. That one thing. Distant Rivals. I had to think about it for a second. Yeah, I don't want to fight these guys. These guys are too high level, but I do want to go ahead and do this quest real quickly, then we'll head back to town.
Yo.
She did. Here you go. Yeah, so we don't need to be a braggart. Yes, I didn't see it. That is a piece of bad news. Alright. I guess I'll do that, and hopefully I won't die. Oh, level 9, I'm not scared anymore. I'm more scared of the stuff around it than I am of it itself. I don't want anything to do with that, level 24. I do appreciate that being so much easier to go ahead and access now. I should go ahead and do that other one before I do this quest. I do want to go ahead and grab a couple of these items. It'll probably be fine? Yeah. With the level 9, it'll probably be fine. The level 24 scares me. I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me. We don't have a new art, but we might have a new skill? No, because we're still... Okay. However, you guys... Okay. You're rank 5. You do have a new skill. Where is it? What is it? Thermal payload. Okay. Pardon me. Okay. Got a little bit of ground gear. Let's check. Gravity resistance is better, but that's about it. Do you have anything that would be better? Beam resistance goes... Gravity resistance goes up. mean, you know, alright. I'd assume nothing else you have is worse currently. You could do with some gear at the very least. That's equipped to us, so no. I mean, beam resistance goes up, gravity resistance goes down. Oh, it does have a base defense. I missed that. I'm blind. Alright. Pardon me. We'll come back for that one later. Pardon me. Probably go get some water. Apologize. Tentacle base, yeah.
Let's get this started.
Let's
We
see
should
what you
weaken
got.
them just to be safe.
Shadow strike.
Pardon me. You gonna come any closer?
Time flash.
There we go.
Infuriate!
Can't move.
Focus on me. Focus on me.
Rising blade! Look at
Did we
that!
get its face already?
Follow up with melee attack.
I guess we'll do the tail. What was worried about? Now the one.
Move.
There we go. Like guys, if you lost to this, this is not a good look for you, not gonna lie. Come on, a little closer.
Fire carnival.
A little closer.
Touch me up.
They're not tough, it's just that they're out of range currently.
Rising blade!
Sliding. Splinter.
I can't move.
And that is the one bad thing about water or fighting around a lake.
Easy peasy.
We got him. Let's move.
There we go. I was gonna say, how many times can we get the same jump noise? I didn't keep track, but I was curious. It is. Nice. Yeah, that works. True. I mean, to be fair, we fought aliens that could crush these skulls, so it's like, yeah, probably should be careful. I can't deny that. Now, how close are we? That way. So we could go do that now. We're not going to. Not yet. I want to head back to town. I also want to check the map real quick, admittedly. Okay, so if we go this way, we should be able to get another probe, honestly, so probably should go ahead and do that. After we grab that mineral source. Assuming nothing crazy strong is over there. Or at the very least, if it is stronger than us, it does not happen to show an interest in us.
Strength comes from experience. That's true on
Like
any.
that level 52, not scared of it. Only, but they won't attack us. Otherwise, I would, like these level 22s, also not scared, but they won't attack us. Maybe minimally scared would be a better way to put it, because it's like, yeah, I mean, what? I was messing up my sentence anyway, so I decided to go into Courage the Cowardly Dog mode. I mean, the game, there could be new aspects to a game that you're not expecting, is what I'm trying to say, where it's like, oh yeah, it shouldn't attack us. And then you get attacked. So it's like, oh, well, or you just aren't paying enough attention. So, you know. Right now, we're going to go ahead and grab another probe. And I see it now. And I don't even think you have to be a specific level to get probes anymore. Could be wrong about that. And I don't think these guys will attack me. So we should be good on that aspect as well, so that's good. I just wish we could chain. Oh, okay, that helps. Let's see. Okay. A tyrant there, a tyrant here. Okay. We'll probably want to go grab this one. We'll go to Frontier Nav real quickly. So production, combat support isn't bad. Unexplored territories found nearby. Okay. Yeah, we will modify that with another mining probe. Just because the production is A, combat support is not bad, but... the revenue is not the best. I mean, it's fine, but it's like... it would make more sense so as to do this, so as to go ahead and increase what we get via mining. I'll probably go ahead and grab this first before we head back to town. If I remember correctly, once you get a trio... Diglet dig. Trio. Oh, those are level 4s. I was like, uh-oh. Oh, we're fine. But once you get a trio of probes going, it does go ahead and actually give a benefit, so... I want that. The music for this game is really good, and I hope they do release it on vinyl. I don't think Nintendo's released most of their soundtracks on vinyl, though. I know that there was a special edition Xenoblade Chronicles 1 released on vinyl in Europe only. It's like, thanks! That's pretty cool of you. I bet we gotta... yeah, we gotta do it from above. Okay. Which should be doable. Oh, dang, we're down to 55% already? I thought that went slower. I definitely don't want that level 81, I'll tell you that much. I don't think we can get up there currently from here, so that's a thing for the future. Let's see if we're going the right way still. Need to go more... less south. Not interested in you. Oh, please don't come near me. I have no interest in fighting you at all. Roof rock. The roof rock, baby. Love Shack is a little old place where we can get together. I don't know why I combined those two, but I did. And here we are. I think I can make that if I ran. We might be able to Skyrim it up a little bit. Yeah. That wasn't too bad, actually. And I don't think there's a probe here, but I'm going to double check. Correct. So we still need to keep going east. Alright. I think there is fall damage, but I don't think you can die from fall. I think this game requires an associate degree to understand. It kind of does a little bit, honestly. It is very... The only reason I'm not, like, as confused is because I have picked up this game twice before. So I at least have a basic understanding of what's going on. Not the best understanding, but it's like, okay. I can at least, you know, struggle my way through. Whereas... for somebody that would be coming into it fresh, Scruffy, you're right. It would be a little bit of an ask and be confusing. I don't deny that. It is a fun game, but that doesn't mean it is beginner-friendly always. Ooh, it's a meteor shower. I just realized that now. That's pretty. Meteor shower over? Or do I just have to look a certain direction? There's some. This game is really gorgeous, though. Like, honestly. That's not what I want. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to... That's not how you zoom out. That's better. I don't think we can see the meteor shower anymore, though, so that's... Oh, no, actually we can. Now, if you could go ahead and get rid of this view aspect, that would be really nice, but I understand. I'm just messing with a couple things here real quick. Okay, so that you do have to go ahead and do right trigger and then up on the D-pad in order to, pardon me, activate that. Level 14. Not interested, thank you. While I am interested in fighting more enemies, not the level 19 either. The level 14 isn't as bad, but still not quite what I am interested in currently. Okay. That solves that. We can frontier nav here again. The production isn't great is the only downside. But it would help our mining total, and that would be useful, admittedly. Like, combat support is better. We don't have anything that can do combat support, so I guess we really don't have much of a choice anyways, so... we'll do production, which will make it so our revenue goes down a little bit, but we are getting at least a little bit of money for free. I don't remember how to claim your money, or if it just happens to happen naturally over time. That's why I thought 3-chain effect. I was gonna say, I thought that the more... Okay. So the more of the data probes that you have that are the same next to each other, the better. So if we got over here... But I think 3 is fine for the time being. We'll go ahead and walk back to town. We could teleport, but I do want to get a little bit more combat so as to get our battle points, etc., up. Especially because I think the next set of missions in town are going to be exclusively in town, which would mean not much combat opportunities, so... Yeah, I could be wrong about that, but... Hey, Father Evan, I appreciate the raid. How you doing? How was your stream? I gotta go ahead and get a, Hey, Britt, how you doing? I gotta get a new, little thing for when I get rated. Not the song, but the animated bit. How you doing, Anakit? Good, we saw the lives of Saint Theodore and Tyro and Savos the Goth. Nice, that does sound good, because I know that I was lurking for the Savos the Goth part. Hold on, this might take a second.
Oh, the turns have tabled.
I was gonna say, I knew that was Stanley Parable as soon as I saw that, because I did start playing the deluxe edition recently again.
Gave us some fun music. I did that and you got mad at me.
Oh, Stanley Parable. Alright. Mostly gonna be like, keep working. I understand that. I was gonna say, we'll probably go here for about another... I was gonna say, the cat should be right here. Yeah, he is. Alright. Let's go ahead and see how much. Oh, he woke up. No. Somebody just said I had to pet you. You gotta stay. You gotta stay. You gotta stay at least while I pet you. All right. While that happens, hold on, Thorn. We can go ahead and get a nice view of the world while we pet the cat at the very least. I don't know if you can be attacked while you do this. I'd assume you can, but I'm not positive. So that's the main direct. That meters is where our main quest is. But we're currently focusing on some side missions because we just got past the tutorial. So we're going to go ahead and do some actual exploration around the game. We've gone ahead and probed the Earth a little bit. So now we are mining this planet. I guess I should go ahead and give some context for people that aren't familiar with Xenoblade Chronicles X. He is loving the pets. He is such a good boy. Aren't you, buddy? I would say he was a sweetheart earlier. I was taking a nap and he was just cuddled up right next to me. I didn't actually want to get up because I didn't want to. Thorin wants to be loved, but he does not understand how to be loved. Sounds good, Father Evan. Thank you for the lurk. And thank you for the raid again. I do appreciate it. He does not understand how to be loved is Thorin's biggest problem because I think I've told the story. Basically, for the first year and a half of his life, maybe 2 years. So it would have been 2022 we adopted him? I'm thinking. I've got to head out now, but it's great hanging. It was great having you here, Scruffy. I look forward to having you here again if you are so inclined. No, I'm not trying to be rude with that. I just am not trying. You get what I'm trying to say, I think. I think you've gathered enough that I'm not always the best with my words. And I try to be. I'm trying to be better, but it's like I honestly stumble over my words. I don't know why, because, like, but I do. I definitely stumble over my words. It's probably because I go ahead and think before I go. I appreciate Scrappy. You have a good day, then. God bless. We'll give him another minute of pets, and then we'll go ahead and continue. But this is a really neat feature, because it's like, I do appreciate that you can go ahead and see the world moving, like all the creatures and stuff. I find that to be a really cool aspect, and it's like, this is a great aspect when Nana Kit or anybody else redeems Pet the Cat, as long as the cat's here. But yeah, basically, for the first 2 years, we adopted him shortly after COVID restrictions lifted. So that probably would have been 2022? No, it would have been 2021. So I think for like the first year and a half, he did not have any human interaction, so he doesn't. He has gotten much better, but he did not understand how to be picked up. He still doesn't quite understand that in order to be pet and loved, he has to come close to you, unless he's in his bed. If he's in his bed, he understands. Anywhere else, he does not understand. He is a silly boy, and I love him. And he is a very good cat. I love all three of my cats. We saw Molly at the very beginning of the stream, now that I think about it. Because Molly, I thought Molly was being enchanted by the waterfall that we saw in Xenoblade Chronicles X, because she had done something I had not seen her do. And maybe it's just because I cleaned up around the basement, so maybe that's why. She was snooping around in front of the TV. I wasn't sure if she was trying to figure out where the waterfall came from, or if she was just being a cat. But it's not something I've seen her do in a long time. Because she's getting older now. I think she's almost 10. Yes, that's correct. Molly is almost 10. I had to think about it. Cereza, our dog, who's named after the video game series Bayonetta, is 10. And we adopted her in June, but she was born in January. Right, I'm gonna get back to the game. You keep being comfy, okay? Love you. Oh, you want... Okay. He is not satisfied with that answer. He has determined, no. No. I deserve more pets. And you know what? He does. He's a good cat. I can give you more pets. I'm just trying to multitask now, bud. He is a good boy, and he is very appreciative of Nana Kit requesting those
Get a
extra
load
pets for
of
him.
this.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Wild down!
Slide. Side slash.
Fire carnival!
I say this won't be much in the terms of
Pin it down! Weaken him and lay in!
experience, but
Hostile neutralized.
No time
Switch
for
to
down.
close range combat.
Now!
I'll take him down!
it does still go ahead and at least... Okay, he's done. He is content now, which works for me.
Blade!
Slide nice.
Assault
Damage.
hammer!
Damage.
Total evasion during execution, okay. I don't remember what supercharge does, but total evasion during execution does sound really good, because then that at least lets me dodge if I have to, so... Oh, never mind, he does want more pets.
Blade!
Side slash.
Oh,
Gotta say, this
I guess he's
blade's
decided to
looking pretty
leave now.
sharp.
Hopefully he comes back. What a silly boy. What a silly, cute boy. I'm sure he'll come back eventually. He's a good boy. Is that... How much better is that? That is better. Interesting. Why is that better, though? Oh, is it because of melee attack up? It probably is because of melee attack up. That's probably the only reason it's better, so okay. I'd assume everything... Yeah, okay. He'll come back, I'm sure. Or I hope he does. He's a sweetheart. We love having Thorin around here. We'll do that later. Let's do some arts. Oh, hold on, I got it. There we go. Let me check out upgrading. Let's see. What does supercharge do? What does supercharge do? Hold on, I'm going to look this up. Give me 1 second, because I'm curious. Supercharge Xenoblade Chronicles X. I do not know what first hit of the next art used. Okay. It's not awful. Not great, but I'm okay with it, honestly. And honestly, having a get out of jail free card is probably a really good idea. So I should probably go ahead and upgrade it so it can be used at least a little bit more frequently. Because if it does make it so that we can dodge, probably not a bad idea. I don't know if I want to upgrade it a second time yet, because that is less beneficial. Not saying it's bad. I do want to see what this does. Boost melee accuracy by 12%. Don't need that currently, but that might be good for later. I am curious about this. So I'm going to boost this one, so as to see if it's a bigger return for the next level. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be the same. Mighty Muscle I am interested in. We'll get to that eventually. We did just get a new skill here. What does that do? That could be good, actually. Let me see what I want to get rid of. I'd like to keep Shadowrunner, but I'm going to actually remove it in favor of that. Because making it so that she can heal herself is not a bad idea. Oh, I don't know, actually. Because hold on. She dodges more when she uses a ranged weapon. So that feels actually like that's a bad choice. But at the same time, she doesn't have very many dual gun arts currently. So I guess for the time being, we'll go ahead and keep that. That might change later. Something to think about for the future. This seems like a good amount of enemies, honestly.
Let's get this started.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Trash chuck.
Sliding slinger. Scream at pendants destroyed. Move in and strike.
Fire carnival.
Come on over here.
Side slash.
Infuriate. Rising blade.
There we go. It's not gonna be like, once again, we're just looking for enemies here, so as to
Shadow strike.
keep this going, which is fine.
Take the fight to them.
Highlighted arch, completed soul verse. Doing soul restores some HP. Oh yeah. I said you told me that game.
Infuriate. Rising blade. Look at that. Follow up with melee attack.
We can lay it.
I do appreciate knowing that if you jump, you do move substantially faster.
Hit it again for me.
Shadow strike.
Leave it to me.
Upper hand.
I'm doing it. Your turn to land again. Rising
Side
Okay.
slash.
One last one.
Side
I don't think we need to do anything with the lower levels on. Oh,
destroyed.
he might be
Move
back.
in and strike.
He might be back. He's at least down here. I'm currently waiting to see if he is in fact back.
Easy peasy.
We got him. Let's move.
But yes, as long as I can use these weapons. Is there a quest here? There's a quest here. I guess we can grab this on the way back to town. Hello, Nathan. There. You got to understand this Blaze, their first priority is coming home alive. True. And as the one responsible for this team, I have to take the path with the least amount of risk. So you want to give up his life to save ours? Pathetic. Look, if you don't want to go, that's fine. I'll find Connor alone. Man, that's crazy. Will you listen to me for a second? Oh, what is that? If you're out here, I'm guessing it's because you're a blade. In that case, let me ask you something. Should an entire team risk their lives to rescue one single member? Or should that team run back to New LA like a pair of stiff-like cowards and wait for reinforcements? You think like a leader. You're willing to assume responsibility for your people's lives. Like I said, it's not a good thing, but it's like if you need more people, things like a dang coward. Well, I'm done talking. I'm going to help Connor. And we're back where we started. This is difficult to ask, but would you head north to Sickle Rock, right, and see if you can find an interceptor named Connor? Part of our team. We got separated on a survey job, but he has to come back. The experience is good. Money's good. This should be me going instead, but we got beaten to a pulp when our survey mission turned into an impromptu copper Sincola hunt. Honestly, we're both at loss here. As you can probably tell, I'm afraid if we go, we'll just invite more trouble. I'm sorry you had to see any of this, but know that I really appreciate the help. We both do. I'm gonna have to hop off since I leave work soon. Good to see you, though. Wish I could hang long. Wish I could hang longer. Sounds good, Britt. I'm trying to get back into streaming more. Honestly, it's been a little bit weird, but at the very least, these last 2 weeks, I've done 2 days, which is what I at least wanted to do, and then go ahead and get back into more of a normal schedule. Honestly, once summer rolls around, it'll probably be easier for me because I'll be biking in the morning and then streaming at the evening, but it's like I don't want to miss my bike ride, so it's like if I have to sacrifice something, it's usually streaming as opposed to my bike rides. But as it is, admittedly, the last 2 days I haven't gone biking just because it's like it hasn't been the most pleasant weather, and I have now gotten to the mindset of I don't want to bike if it's not good weather, and that's not the right mindset to have. But either way, Brett, thank you for being here. You make sure you have a good day, and God bless. Our location will do our best to rescue him. Please help us find our friend. We could do that. Oh, does it? Ah, we just came from this direction. Many such cases, guys. Many such cases. Well, if we see any level 10 enemies, we'll fight them. Level 18, too high. Too high. Level 14 I'd be willing to do, but not when there's those 3 higher level, and 16 feels a little... We have a 13. 16 is too high. 17 is too high. Honestly, 13 I'm willing to try. Let's pull it on over.
Open fire! Follow me!
No, don't get close.
That's your cover fire. Fire carnival!
Shadow strike!
Rising blade! Assault hammer! Flame
Three
grenades! Oh, look at that!
Okay.
Follow up with melee attacks.
Slide slinger!
We'll wait for that to get the second rotation.
Suck ice! Move in and do some damage.
I guess we'll do it now. Oh, come back.
Don't push me. Rising blade! Look at
Shadow
that!
come off balance.
Follow up with melee attacks.
Upper hand. Slide
Honestly,
Move in
upgrading
and do
Assault
some
Hammer
damage.
may not be a bad idea.
Scream edge!
Infuriate!
Fire carnival!
Touch me up. Side
Rising blade!
Okay,
There's go the spoils.
that's better. Level up, class rank up. Okay, so we can do some higher enemies. It's a little risky still, but it's not anything too crazy, thankfully. I don't think 21, however, is a good decision. Okay, so there's going to be 2 things we get out of this at the very least. We do get to go ahead and rescue for a quest. A little higher. Okay. Those level 12s probably would be fine. Might go for the level 13 though. Want to pull it closer. No, don't do melee. That was the reason why I wasn't next to it.
Rising blade! Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks.
Watch me lay it.
Flame grenade!
Okay.
Infuriate!
Probably should have waited a second, but it's fine. There we go.
Rising blade!
Press the wrong button. I pressed A instead of B there. If I had pressed it correctly, wouldn't have been a problem. Still shouldn't be a problem, but it's definitely like me noticing and going, oh, I made a boo-boo.
Upper hand.
Fire carnival!
Infuriate!
Suck nice. Move in and do some damage.
Block
Slide
this!
slinger.
That was a cinch.
Neutralize! Nice work!
Admittedly, I think doing multiple enemies at a time does also happen to help. Got a couple enemies up there, that should be fine. Head. I guess I'll go for the head.
Send them pack.
Now
Take it close. Assault hammer! Topple them! Fire away!
Oh, we got new. Okay.
side flex.
Boost TP. Do we have an aura? I think that Infuriate is.
I'm off balance.
So you like knocking people around. Infuriate!
Hang it down! Weaken him and lay it!
Rising blade!
Shadow strike.
Tornado blade! Now! Topple them with some gunfire!
Upper
As soon
hand.
as I can.
Out topple him.
Trash chuck!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Infuriate!
Reload!
Block this! Look at that!
Alright, I should probably find out what counts as an aura. I'm gonna look into that. Plus, we also got some new arts and such. Let's see. Is this an... That's not an... Oh, that's a stance. I would assume that counts as an aura, because that's... Oh, that's an aura. Okay. We don't have anything that activates aura that I'd want to use currently. Like, it's not bad, but this is the only thing that we have that does an aura, and that requires TP. How much TP does that cost? It costs 1,000 TP. It might be worth it, honestly. That's right, okay. As is, we'll go ahead and hold on to those points. I know that we can reimburse them, but it's hard to get out of that mindset. Even if you know something, it's like, oh yeah, you don't have to hold on to those battle points anymore because you can reimburse them. It's hard to undo something you're used to. And you're like, I shouldn't spend them. I also don't know if it costs money, and if it costs money, that's the reason why I'd not want to do that. Personally.
Hey.
Oh, sweet baby back ribs, you're human. It would be Monica in this case. Okay. Especially because, the game tells me where it is, so it makes it not that big of a deal. I don't want to fight those guys, though. I'll fight the level 9, though. And there's also Data Probe here. This is looking to be quite nice, actually. Don't want to fight the level 28. We're actually going to go up to that level 10 here, or, yeah, 10 here in a second. Okay, there we go.
Send them packing. Take it in close.
Watch me lay in.
Use an
Don't
aura.
push
Get
me.
control of the
I'm
battle.
honestly surprised that you haven't, there we go.
Assault hammer. Rising blade. Flame grenade.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Tornado blade.
I didn't think I had an aura, but apparently I did.
Upper hand.
Infuriate. Rising blade.
Good. Not perfect, but good.
Flinger.
Heal me
I'll
up.
take it.
I owe you one. Nice. Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike.
Wild down.
Rising blade.
Nice clap.
There we go.
Lay in.
Yeah, honestly, it's still recommended that you do fight stuff so you can go ahead and get your rank and class up. Oh boy! There's a big guy up there. Couple big guys, in fact. Okay, we got that. That's good. Okay, so production is good. May as well do another mining probe. Revenue, once again, will go down. But it's not like it's going... Yeah, until we find one that's better for revenue, probably should go ahead and do that. And we probably should also go ahead... Yeah, we'll say 3... Oh, another 3-chain. Okay. I thought that would have been a 4-chain, but... I said 4-chain, not 4-chan, for clarification. Maybe it only has set parameters. Maybe like once we hit 5. But we could go ahead and do Mining Probe 2, but I'm gonna wait on that for the time being. Let's see, it's no longer raining. You are high level, but you won't attack me, so that's primarily just what I wanted to see. You would. And you guys would as well. Can I go ahead and sneak? Oh, nope, definitely can't. Alright.
We've got no choice.
No, we have a choice. We're leaving.
Sorry. You guys, take it from...
I guess we'll... we can change the time. I kind of keep forgetting that's an option. That's fine. As long as those guys are no longer here, that's, and there's not enemies spawning right on top of me to murder me. You guys are still here. Still here. Well, while I wait, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that at the very least. I would assume there's a time that they will leave. I'm going to hope that these guys are gone. They are not. Well, at least that guy didn't, Yeah, that's probably too far. Do they leave for the evening? They might be asleep? No, they're not. What if I walk real slow, like... I just want that item in front of you guys. That's it. Okay, good. Be very, very quiet. We're trying not to get murdered. And down we go. But at that point, it's like, I'm pretty sure we're safe. That was a little, not my favorite, though. But at least we were able to test it the first time, confirm that we wouldn't die, then head back, and set ourselves up, which, that part's good. We probably should go ahead and expend some of our Mirandum? Mining. Oh. Alright, I think we got ads, so I'm gonna work on just getting up there, not actually finish the quest. We'll do a fight with this level 9 over here. But it's level 10, going for that instead.
Let's get this started.
Let's see what we
Infuriate!
got.
Rising blade! Look at that! Follow up with melee attack.
Wow, got him! Lay down some cover fire!
I guess that our teammates can go ahead and give us auras too, now that I think about it. We do have an A aura, but
Big sucker. Infuriate.
Stop it!
Appreciate now.
Early
I'll take
bird.
With
this
some
down.
gunfire.
Now, melee attacks.
yeah, because we got an aura now, so that's good.
Side slash. Shadow strike.
We've got to look for what our teammates provided, I
Upper
guess.
hand.
Rising blade. Easy peasy.
It may be not a bad idea to invest more into that combo because, I mean, all it takes is for them to focus on us, and then we can deal more damage to them, so. As is, I wasn't expecting another quest out in the open quite yet. Not that I'm opposed to it. Just observing. There you go, Connor.
Well,
We can reach the others no matter where they are. Nice work, I'm impressed. Glad to see at least one of us here as a pro. And now I know who to turn to for help next time things take a turn for the worse. Alright, let me call up the others here. I should get in touch with my team. Thanks to you, they're on their way here now. Yeah, that's my way of saying thanks. I really appreciate the help. It has to be a welcome back Cotter reference. I guess it doesn't have. Oh, you have a quest?
That's true on any
Okay.
planet.
Hi there, Max. I managed to get in touch with my team thanks to you. They're on their way here now. So what are you doing back out here anyway? You bored or something? If so, I suppose I can give you that bounty assignment I flubbed. The marks of bold cinchilla that has been running around making life hell for everyone. Alright. Ah, somebody's charming the bit, huh? But you take that bad boy down without breaking a sweat. I'll have it out whenever you like. Level 8. Well, we are, in fact, level above. We are above level 8. Okay. We will fight enemies that are our level on the way over. This game really is rather pretty. Like, even back when it was on the Wii U, it was pretty. It does feel like it's gotten a little bit of a facelift as much as they can here and there, so. Don't want that. Level 33 is too high. 21 is also too high. 35 is too high. All these enemies, oh. Okay, so I don't want to fight the 35. But can I get close to that treasure? Definitely not. It's not this time. Maybe we can change that. I don't know what kind of enemies are. Nope. All right, that's a thing for later then. Worth a shot at the very least, though. Doesn't really hurt to go ahead and try, unless, of course, once an enemy right on top of us, which is possible, not likely. I don't think. But it is possible. There it is, and I don't think there's anything next to it. Okay. I mean, if you want to fight me, you can. 7's still lower than I'm interested in. I bet there's gonna be something here later. Or there might even be something if I change the time to the right time, but I don't know what the time is, so. I should go ahead and check the map real quick, see if there's a probe nearby. If we went north, there would be... I guess it's not really too far out of the way.
Here they come.
Really? Alright.
They're off guard.
But I'm not you.
With a melee attack.
Infuriate. Let's see you wobble.
Fire!
Look at that. Follow up with melee attack.
Side slash.
Appendage down! Weaken them and lay in!
Early bird. That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
And I do appreciate the experience. I just want stuff that's higher level, so it's more worth my time. Like that level 11 over there. Or level 12. I'll fight this. One at a time, but it does happen to be better. Not the level 40 though. Don't want that.
Open fire. Follow me.
Shadow strike.
Rising blade. Assault hammer. Flame grenade.
Ooh, that was, I did mistime that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
But I did that this time. Oh,
Side slash.
Watch this.
Upper hand.
So you like knocking people around.
Shadow strike.
Rising blade. Now, topple them with some gunfire.
I'll take them down!
I do happen to be curious how guns
That
topple.
was a cinch.
I got a workout from all that running.
I would think that melee would be the one that makes more sense, but eh. So it's that way. I don't wanna. Not right now. I'm good. We can fight this level 11. Oh, there's level 12 up there. That more. Not 39 though. Head is fine.
Stay on your toes.
Punch first!
Infuriate.
My turn.
Fire carnival!
Assault hammer. Topple them. Fire away.
Wet! Smith!
Rising blade.
Side slap knife. Move in and do some damage.
Oh,
Whoa!
so you like knocking people around.
It does in fact seem like this quick envelope likes knock people around.
Upper
That is true.
hand. Shadow strike.
We'll give it another minute. And alright.
Weaken them and lay in!
Look at that. Worked like a charm.
Okay, fine.
Rising blade.
I was waiting for you to finish, but apparently you didn't feel like it, so
Melee attack, gotta say. This blade's
Level
looking
up.
pretty sharp.
slowly but surely we're making some decent progress. There's another level 12 over there. Well, I think I can get up there. Maybe, actually. Oh, that was pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. Don't want those, though. There we go. Just had to slightly direct myself a little more. I just also have to hope that this Incula that we're going for, whatever it's called, is not like a crazy high level. It's gonna be 23, isn't it? We'll find out here in a moment. Hopefully it is one of the smaller ones. Level 8? I can do level 8. Probably should get the surrounding enemies, though.
Send them packing. Take it in close.
Just so as to make sure that they do not interrupt the fight.
Carnival.
Assault hammer.
For me.
Rising blade.
Early bird.
Flame grenade.
Slide knife.
Pardon me.
Move in and do some damage.
Block this.
So we won't get the TP out of that, but we haven't been using much TP currently. I know it's not like a resource that we can't get back, but it's definitely one that I've been more hesitant to use just because it does take a little bit of time so as to build up to it.
Nice work.
Nice. Let's check arts and skills for a second. Nothing new there, which that's fine. Flame is fine, but I'm more so looking for boosting melee attacks, honestly. So that would not be bad. And I would like to go ahead and get more of that, but we're waiting on that currently. Let's see. I think Rising Blade, that would cost a lot, actually. Would be able to do it frequently, though. 10 seconds, yeah. Work with that cooldown. I'll hold off for the time being. Alright, what is that? Okay, so... that's not bad. Let's see, do we have any other way? Well, we want that, that's for sure. Upper hand. Trying to see if there's anything else that gives HP. Grants critical power, boost you. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad at all, actually. Shadow Strike also isn't bad. Upper hand. Well, I do want that. It's a good idea to have something that does go ahead and, yeah. Okay. I like that, but I think it's going to be one of the ones I remove. But at least now. So as to go ahead and do that. Then I think I can do a little bit of upgrading. Oh, we can do this too. I mean, that's not the best, but it's fine. Definitely better than nothing. We'll at least upgrade that once, and then I'm curious. Okay, so it's 2% each time, which isn't bad. Not like amazing, but it's not bad. Yeah. Once again, since we can... Power tier. Effect duration goes up. Okay. Both of those are good. Okay. With nearby enemies is the downside, but that's fine, I think. Yeah. Could upgrade that. Boosting TP is not bad. Making critical. Yeah, it's fine for the time being. If I want to change that, I can. I am interested in that. Okay. So that would be good. By a substantial amount, in fact. As long as it's toppled. Like, dang, how much of a... That's not even a long cooldown. Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. I just should have checked that before, That's fine. You can do this now, though. That'll be good. Yeah, we'll boost that at least that much. Since you can have 3 skills, I think Steel Flesh is not a bad one. It's just since we can only have 1 on our character at the moment, not as good. Not bad, but definitely a downside. There we go.
You ain't so tough.
Engaging.
Infuriate! This one's got your name on it.
I'm off balance.
Rising Blade!
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
1 second.
Defensive stance! Tornado Blade!
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm
That
going.
should happen to help, too.
Leave it to me!
Melee burn.
Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks. Woo, baby! This is hot!
Shadow strike. I owe you one. Slide.
Infuriate!
Yep. Health is looking okay at the moment. I need you to focus on me so I can smack your head around.
Hit him again, primer.
Do that at the very least, though.
Tornado Blade!
You gonna focus on me, bud? I'm getting a little jealous. You're not focused. There we go.
Rising
Shadow
Blade!
strike.
Assault Hammer!
Okay, that should help.
Fire away!
Wish I had that available right now, but obviously did not.
Upper
So
hand.
Rising
Melee
Blade!
attacks.
you don't may as well, honestly. We can get our TP back pretty easily, especially if we do this.
Tornado Blade!
But it didn't distract them. We do get our HP back at the very least at the moment, so
I'm off
Look at that!
balance.
Follow up with melee attack.
Primer.
probably should infuriate again here in a second. Ooh,
To me!
he's laser beaming.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Infuriate!
I just wore out.
Trouble. Heal
Rising
me.
Blade! Woo, baby! Nobody's taking me down.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Block this!
Upper hand. Touch me up.
Unfortunately, that did only do it on the first hit, but
Oh, so you like knocking people around?
gotta get that off of the limb.
I owe you one.
Defensive step aura activated. Your turn.
Yeah, so we kind of need that aura. But this guy is definitely
Shadow strike.
oh gosh, there we go.
That's what it does. Move in and
Leave
keep
it
the
to
rhythm
me.
going.
Almost down, but not
My
out.
adrenaline's rising.
Tornado, baby! This is hot!
I thought he went to level 11 all of a sudden for a second. I was like, what?
Hit harder.
Infuriate! Rising Blade!
Sliding. Slinger.
Okay.
Wild dance.
Okay, he's almost down.
Scream
I'll
in
let
and be
this
destroyed. Move
Oh,
in and
this should
strike.
help.
This!
Shadow strike.
Wild dance.
Yeah, we should have him.
Grenade!
Was a little harder than I was expecting, since we're level 11, but nothing
That put a dent in him.
too terribly crazy.
Leave it to me!
Sonora, get control of the battle.
Infuriate!
I don't need the aura currently. There we go. Okay.
We got him.
The
Let's
experience
move.
wasn't bad. Okay. Oh, Lynn did die.
Sorry. You guys take it from here.
Don't worry, Lynn, we got it. I was expecting you to live, but then I looked over and all of a sudden, you're dead. I guess we can go ahead and... Yeah, because so we got quests there. Oh, we can fast travel there. Okay. guess it does show, like, where quests are at the very least, so that's good. At least somewhat. Professional. We'll do that one. Oh, cool. Okay. There was one other thing I should have done now that I think about it, but we can do that before we... Well, I guess we can grab the professional, spend our Merarium, or whatever it's called. Gotta wait for Christy to spawn in. Smacks, right? Okay, I've been looking for you. The name's Christy, with a K. I'm the... Oh, it's Kersey? Okay. I'm the operations manager for Frontier Nav. Nagi requested that I brief you on the whole Frontier Nav deal. Sound good? I've already taken care of it. Oh, really? All that knowledge is swimming around in your noggin just because you helped Colonel Elma install one little data probe? Sorry, Rookie. There's more to the network than that. Yeah, go ahead and check my network. So then, first lesson. There are several different types of data probes that can be installed. Yes, I know. Vital that you keep the desired application in mind because each type of probe yields different effects. What's more, placing the exact same type and grade of data probe in neighboring sites will amplify the effects of each probe. Yes, I know. I could stand here and make you listen to a long, drawn-out explanation, but I think it's better if you just try out each one for yourself. Okay. Remember the data probe? Yes. Good, I can see why you're a Nagi shortlist. So if you ever need to verify its exact location, just, yep. I'll point out a pair of placement sites in the plains past the Eastgate that you can chain together in the Frontier Nav grid. Okay. We don't want just any probes installed there. You'll need to change it to the same, yep, okay. I do. That's fine. I was gonna say, we've done all this. We're done. The probes installed, and yep, they are. Yep, because I already knew about this. The ability to serve you well, never lose sight of it. That little confidence doesn't hurt either. It's in your comms device display to Frontier Nav mode. You should see 3 sides circling. Yep. I do. I know that. So it is 5. That's why I thought it was. Okay. Yep. You never gave me anything. Okay. I know. Haven't done that one yet. I guess I'll check the map? Wait, hold on. Oh, I think we already have that one, actually. I do want to check the map. I do know that. Let's see. I appreciate it. Okay. But where's the quest? Under map, probably. Hold on. That's not what I want. Maybe if I... Nope. Okay. I know we're here. I want to investigate where this quest is. Whatever. So we have done that one already. But also wants me to check out that cave. Okay. But at the very least, I do want to go ahead and spend some of our mining resources. I think we're starting to get pretty full on that.
Hey.
Maybe not as full as I thought. I guess for this one we could go ahead and fast travel. Don't see why not. What was you wanted? I'm still a research probe. Okay, that's right. Only downside is that it's going to cost money, but whatever. Pardon me. I got that part taken care of. Oh, and you can revert them back to basic probes. I don't know why you do. Well, actually, I guess there is a little bit. Now think about it. If you ran out. Wife might be home, so it might be about time for me to wrap up, actually. Yeah, okay. So, a little less time than I was expecting, but I think we made some good progress today. And I'll be back next Tuesday with more Xenoblade Chronicles X. I know we didn't get too much of the story, but I am wanting to take care of all the side missions, which will go ahead and help us, because as I say, got that taken care of. So I'm going to go spend time with my wife and son. I'll talk to you guys later. You make sure you have a wonderful day. God bless. And remember that God loves each and every one of you. Go on some more. We are going to raid into Cordero Catilico, who is a very nice gentleman. We did an interview with him, and he is currently working on programming his Rosary app. He's a very good guy, so I'm definitely going to raid into him. I like him a lot. So I'll go ahead and get that set up, and I will be back next Saturday with Phil for Dark Souls 2. So, yeah. Slowly getting back into the swing of things, so I'm going to go ahead and press start raid. And then, as I said, I'll be back next Saturday. I don't really have a raid call still. Like, one of these days I'll figure out a raid call. Basically, just go ahead and, yeah, say hi, I guess. So, thank you very much for everybody for being here. You make sure you all have a wonderful day. God bless, and remember that God loves each and every one of you. Go and say no more. Bye, guys. I'll talk to you later. God bless.